I am sharing a very personal and emotional story of how my UK visa was initially rejected, even though my husband's NHS COS was valid. I was applying as a dependent under my husband's COS, NHS Health and Care Worker visa. If you have ever had your visa rejected, or you are applying for a health and worker visa, then this video is for you. So stay with me. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, subscribe. Now let's dive in. So backstory. My husband works as a medical officer in the NHS under the Skilled Worker Health and Care Worker visa. And his COS, that is Certificate of Sponsorship, clearly stated that he is eligible to bring in dependents, including spouse and children. Based on this, I and my daughter applied for visa. But guess what? Guess what? We were rejected. We were rejected. Oh gosh, that experience. I'm going to narrate to you guys what happened. On the 20th of August, we applied for visa. So I and my husband, with the help of my husband, we filled the application form for me and my daughter. We did the application by ourselves. So on the 30th of August, we booked our appointment for TLS documentation. So we went for the documentation. That TLS documentation is another story for another day. We applied for visa on the 20th of August, like I said. Then on the 30th of August, we went for our documentation. Then on the 8th of September, 8th of September, I received additional document required mail. You know, if you have applied for visa and you've received this type of mail, you know how it feels. Like, I have uploaded all the document and how come? But I remember that I forgot to upload my police clearance certificate. I forgot to upload that. And I'm going to place the email somewhere here. So I received the mail for additional document required. This is what the mail for the additional document required said. Dear Peace, regarding visa, blah, 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 for Peace, Okanime. I was like, oh, my village people. So I said, okay, I remember that I did not submit my police clearance. Then few minutes later, we received a rejection mail. I was like, oh my God, the worst has happened. The worst has happened. And I'm going to read out what the mail said. That same day, a few minutes later, we received that from visa info dot blah blah blah. Dear Peace, regarding visa number blah blah blah. We were given the link to go and check that paragraph 2 of the health and care visa guide. And guess what? Few hours later, that same day, on the 8th of September, I received another rejection letter from my daughter. I said, okay, this is it. This is it. My village people are after me. I'm laughing now because it's a past experience, but that time I was downcasted. I was like, what's going on? Then we went to read paragraph 2 of the health and care criteria, and I'm going to read it out and put it somewhere for you guys to see. Health and care visa eligibility, the paragraph 2. I read this over and over and over and over and over again for 2 days. The health and care visa is available to the following individual: a person applying under the skilled worker route for entry clearance or leave to remain, and the person taking up a job in one of the occupations specified within the list of the standard occupation. So when I read and read over this paragraph 2 that we referred to, I was like, is there a mistake somewhere? Because we are eligible by what I read. I was so confused. I was like, oh God, which kind of wahala be this one? I don't like wahala for my life. Where did this one come from? You know, we prayed and we asked for guidance. And then I after 2 days, we came up with, we sent an email explaining, telling them why, tell them to explain to us how we did not meet the eligibility criteria. And this is the email we constructed. So I'm going to read it aloud, and I'm going to still put it for you guys to see. Dear Visa Officer, thank you for your correspondence regarding my visa application as a dependent. Now I am writing as myself. I still sent that of my daughter too, as if she was the one writing it. Let me continue reading. According to the mail, I am deemed eligible. No, sorry. According to the mail, I am deemed ineligible for the skilled worker health and care dependent visa under paragraph 2 of the health and care visa guidance, because my husband got his COS under the skilled worker visa of the health and care worker visa, right? I continue reading. I would appreciate further clarification on which specific parts of the eligibility criteria has not been met, or further clarification on the specific aspect of my application or the sponsor's details that have led to the determination. Understanding these details is crucial for me to assess whether any error were made in the application process, rectify any issue, or make an informed decision regarding the next step. I am confident that my sponsor's role falls within the scope of the eligible professions under the skilled worker health and care route, and I believe I am eligible for the skilled worker health and care worker dependent visa based on my circumstance, as I am the spouse and partner dependent of a skilled worker health and care worker visa. So this was the bill I wrote to them. So I wrote that of my daughter on too. We're using a what do they call it again in English, as if she was the one writing it. You get first person pronoun, right? That's what they say. Yeah, first person pronoun. I. So I wrote that of my daughter on using the first person pronoun, and I sent to them too. The mail has not finished though. The mail has not finished. I continued. Based on paragraph 2 and 3 under eligibility criteria of the health and care visa guidance, my sponsor is employed as a senior medical officer in the hospital he was employed. Then I mentioned the COS. Now, the problem we later found out was that the COS number on his COS certificate had a different number, and the one on the eligibility criteria had a different number, but it was the same profession. So he was employed as a senior radiographer. Now the number on his COS was senior radiographer 2217, and on the eligibility criteria, the document that we referred to, it was stated same medical radiographer, SOC number 2254. That was where the confusion came. That was what, in fact, that was what we thought was it, and it was it. So we're like, but the COS, initially we're like, medical radiographer, and the criteria is the same thing. So what's the problem? We now found out that the SCO on the COS and that on of what is on gov.uk was different. Probably the one on the COS was outdated, and the one on gov.uk was the updated number for the profession. So that was where the confusion came, and that was why we were rejected. So after that, 2 days later, somebody said 2 days later, 2 days later, on the 10th of September, I received my own visa acceptance mail. Yeah. So they sent me a mail that my visa has been processed, and I should go to what they call it, yes, office at Ikeja to go collect my passport, and also my VNet number and stamp was sent to me, right? Now, I was thinking the battle was over. I was thinking the battle was over because I only received for myself. What of my daughter? What is holding her? What was holding her visa, people of God? That was when the real patience started. 13th of September to the 23rd of October. You guys should do the calculations for me. How many weeks? How many weeks? How many weeks? You can see how many weeks. In that process of waiting, a lot of things were on my mind. I was depressed. I was so angry. I was like, what's going on? Because we've made our plans already to book our flights. We sent several mails to UKVI. And another thing that helped us was, if you have any issue, if you are employed under the NHS and you have any issue with your visa, there is a link for you to use for them to help you trace what the issue is. In our own case, we had to write a mail. After writing mail to UKVI, we wrote mail to UKVI NHS. Yeah. UKVI NHS is a body in NHS that helps applicants who has been given COS and have issue processing their visa, for them to help them contact, just like a third-party liaison with visa officers in UK to help them trash issue concerning their visa. But of course, they were very confidential. Here are some useful tips I learned from my experience that can be helpful to you. Number 1, don't give up. Don't give up. Put everything in the hands of God. Pray. Number 2, don't accept rejection. Seek for clarity. Like we did, we read everything and then we sent a mail asking for clarity. 3, you should send a detailed and professional email with supporting evidence. Number 4, you should keep record of every correspondence. Final but not the least, stay calm. Just be patient. So far you've submitted the right documents and you have read what you were referenced to read, and there is no pothole or there is no mago in the application you wrote or you put in, then just take a chill pill. At least it's time that it will take, right? So we chilled, and at the end of the day, the visa was out. My daughter's visa was out. Thank you very much. If this video has inspired you or has helped you to solve 1 or 2 problems, please do well to consider subscribing, like, comment, and also share this video to one person who might be facing this same problem of visa rejection. And God will bless you. Until I come your way next time, be peaceful, be patient, be kind with yourself, and be happy. Bye, guys.